Hello, friends. It's kind of weird lighting this morning. Okay. Waiting for people to hop on.
Like a bunny rabbit.
There they are. How are y'all this morning? You called y'all bunny rabbit because y'all are hopping on.
No, that's what you always refer to. They're going to hop on.
They're going to hop on.
Like they're all one-legged or something.
How are y'all this morning? We have a rainy, we got an inch at our house. Rainy Sunday morning. But we are good. Man, we got a lot of people hopping on this morning. How are y'all? Y'all are wide-eyed and bushy-tailed, as my mom used to say. Can y'all hear me okay? If you'll please give me a thumbs up to let me know if you can hear me okay. Last time we were on, we talked and talked and talked, and y'all couldn't hear me. So if somebody would just give me a thumbs up and let me know, y'all can hear me okay. Hi. Still waiting. I guess y'all can hear me okay. All right. Well, we're on our way to church as usual on our Sunday morning drive. As most of y'all know, we drive over an hour to church on Sunday morning. So we thought, well, we're just going to go ahead and give. You're doing your Christian duty by letting somebody over this morning, darling. So we just do a Sunday morning live for y'all. So thank you for letting me know you can hear me. So we have some road construction right there by the racetrack, and they are changing all kinds of stuff around. And one of the lanes that usually went straight now turns, and so everybody gets over. But we had a really busy week. I worked elections this week, and then yesterday, Chris and I went to a place in goodness, it was about an hour and a half drive, wasn't it?
No, not that far. To the barbecue?
Mm-hmm.
It's like an hour and 5 minutes.
Oh,
GPS,
that's all?
That's what it said. Depending on traffic.
Number one barbecue place in Texas. And so we went there, and we had to stand in line for about an hour and 45 minutes before it was our turn to go in. It's like that. They're only open 2 or 3 days a week. And so we went there, and was it ever worth the wait? It was so good. And so we did that.
Tell them the name of it.
Goldies.
I had the beef rib, which I'd never had before.
Yes, huge.
It's like eating brisket on a bone.
It's like eating a dinosaur bone. I got a picture of him. We made a video. It'll come out this week. But if you like barbecue and you're ever in Texas, you need to go by there. And
they're only open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, though.
Yes, and let me also tell you that it's nowhere where you would think it would be.
Yeah.
You tell them while I read these comments.
You have to look it up. It's on the south part of Fort Worth in a town called Kennedale. And it's over where the city dump is, basically.
It's a terrible location.
And there are a lot of junkyards and everything else. And it's just
in the middle of nowhere.
It's not a real desired location, but there was people, when we got there was probably 125 people sitting in line waiting for them to open the doors.
They have this pile of chairs that they keep folding, like camp chairs, and they keep them there by their entranceway because it's always got people in line. And so they have this pile of chairs for people to use, and
so you can sit.
So you can
walk
sit.
Up, sit, walk up.
Yeah, and then when you get to the door, you just turn your chair back into that pile, and it was good. So we tried the beef rib, and we got brisket, and we got sausage. And then I tried something that I had never tried before. There was a couple of people in line beside us, and we just talked to them for the whole time. And one of the men knew what this was, but it's called South Carolina pork hash. Have y'all ever heard of that? Because we had not heard of it. And it was like a gravy that had, like, I guess, remnants, pork remnants in it. And they made like this pork gravy. They called it hash.
Served
and
over rice, wasn't it?
Yes. And so that was the experience that we tried.
It was all right. It wasn't like...
No, it wasn't the greatest thing I've ever had, but it by far wasn't the worst. I would eat it again, but I wouldn't order it there because there's so much other stuff that was so good. Oh, and then they had banana pudding. And
all that stuff's made from scratch, they say.
And bread. Homemade bread.
Yeah.
And the pudding, the banana pudding, was something different. It had cinnamon. Instead of using just vanilla wafers, they used cinnamon, some kind of cinnamon cookie. And so you tasted cinnamon in the banana pudding. It was really, really good.
The banana pudding was kind of coarse or something. It wasn't real fine.
Thank you. You're so sweet. Yeah, it didn't have the real smooth texture that regular banana pudding has.
It was the cookies that were browned up in there.
Yeah.
It was good though.
Yeah, it was good. And so we did that, and then after we left there, we were so full we didn't even hardly feel like doing anything.
I haven't eaten since then.
We haven't. And that was yesterday we got in line at 11 something, and here it is a whole day later, and we haven't eaten anything yet. But he stopped at the donut shop, so it's time to eat something. But after we left there, we went. Chris had found a antique mall. He did not think I had ever been there before, but actually Mom and I had been there before. But we went there, and I found some things I was so excited to find. I got a really pretty lamp. It has the big ball at the top and the big ball, the antique lamp, and it's beautiful. I got that, and then I got Jessie a little cup, and it's one of those really old, they're little white mugs, and it usually has pictures on the side, and this one has a family at the table, and then a little girl and a little boy playing, and it has the God is great, God is good prayer that little kids pray over their food. And so I got that, and I got what was the third thing? Oh, I'm actually going to make a video on this. I got it. You ladies that are older will know what this is. It's a hair dryer that you sit under. And I used to have one, and it comes in a little case, and you put the bonnet on, and then you have the little machine beside you, and you just like turn it to low, high, whatever. And I used to have one, and I left it in Georgia when I went to go visit my friend one time. And because you roll your hair on these brush rollers, because my hair's so curly and frizzy, and so Mom would always roll my hair on brush rollers back in the day, and then I would have to sit in underneath one of those things, or you could just let it air dry in the curlers, and that would tame my frizz. Well, I had to take it with me, I guess. You only have to sit under that thing whenever you had to hurry, and you didn't have time for it to air dry. And they had one for $7, and so I got it, and it was identical to the one I used to have. So I'm thinking about making a video of rolling my hair up like that and sitting underneath that thing just for old Tommy sake. Hello, your bestie bro. Boo, boo. How are you this morning? Thanks for hopping on. So, I got those three treasures. All three of those treasures were 50% off. So, we didn't hardly spend any money there. And then we went to Sam's Club and got some stuff. And then we came home and we were wore out. Chris mowed the yard and I got me a blueberry bush. It's already got blueberries on it. So I had gone to Sam's to get me a big pot to put it in because our ground is not very acidic-y and it needs acidic soil. So I had bought a big old pot at Sam's. They had them for not like $19. And then I got some soil. We planted that when we got home. And then also got a blackberry bush. And you, of course, can plant that in the yard. And so, anyway. So, that's what our week was. Working elections and then doing that this weekend, and here it is Sunday, and I work elections again tomorrow. We have early voting right now, so that ends Monday and Tuesday's early voting, and then next Saturday is and it's like school bonds and stuff like that for different counties or cities in our county. Anyway. So anyway, this is just going to be what are you going to teach on?
Matthew 5. Talk about Jesus' where he talks about divorce, talks about anger, talks about swearing, talks about adultery, just different love, different things. How Jesus told those people, you have heard that it's said that thou shalt not kill. Jesus took it a little step further, talking about having ill will in their heart towards people and saying things about them or swearing on the earth or swearing on this or swearing on this. You need to let your yes be yes and your no be no. You don't need to have to do all that if you tell the truth. And just kind of going through Matthew this right now. So I think we're just chapter 5. So.
Yes.
Did you? One thing I just remembered, I was thinking to myself, have you ever wondered what kind of doctor Dr. Pepper was? He was a physician. Physician.
Oh.
Simple joke.
I'm blonde. It takes me a while to figure out those fizz. Yes. Dr. Pepper is our favorite, drink here in Texas. We like Dr. Pepper. He likes Big Red too. I don't think you can hardly find that for sure anywhere else. But anyway. Well, good people, we're going to go ahead and go on. We're almost to the church. And I hope y'all have a wonderful Sunday and a wonderful week. And we will see y'all next time. Until then, keep looking to the east. Bye-bye.